Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments. Hello and welcome. On this episode of the Determined Mom Show, we'll be talking about employing moms. We make a choice here at the Determined Mom to employ moms in any way and shape and form that we can, and any open positions that we have, we always try to find a mom to fill it. And it turns out this might be a controversial subject, so stay tuned and we'll get right into it now. I am your host, Amanda Tento, and I just want to say hello and welcome. I hope you are having a great week. The summer is finally here in Washington and it is gorgeous. I know there's a lot of misnomers about the weather here in Washington and the Seattle area, but it is beautiful in the summertime. So basically from late April or mid to late April through October, it's absolutely gorgeous. It barely rains. The sun's always out. And it's just absolutely amazing. So here we are, like 70s this week, sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. So I hope you're enjoying the weather wherever you are. And getting back into our topic for today is going to be why the Determined Mom as a company has chosen to support moms when we hire. I had a little incident before I started this podcast when I was looking for a podcast editor. I decided to post in a Facebook group for podcasters, and in that group, I just said, need a podcast editor, must be a mom. The reason that I posted that is 100% because our mission as the Determined Mom is to support mom-owned businesses in any way, shape, or form that we can. So not only does that mean empowering moms, helping them to get started in their business, helping them with their marketing. There's so many ways that we help moms, but definitely, if I have an open position in my business, I would like to hire a mom. So there's so many moms right now that I would love to hire, but unfortunately, I don't have enough open positions at this point. I am looking forward to growing the business and having an all-mom rockstar team eventually. But for this particular hiring, I was just looking for someone to edit the audio on my podcast. So I posted in a podcast group. I belong to two podcast editing groups, which I really should have thought about. One is all female, and then the other one is men and women. So I ended up posting this particular request in the one that has men and women. So men were generally not happy about it. They were all kind of grumpy about it. One of them was like, hey, stay-at-home dads, would that work? And while I would love to support stay-at-home dads as well, I really have it in my heart to support moms. So I got a lot of comments about it and some funny comments. And one guy was just like straight up like, why? Like he was just like, why do you only want to hire moms? I don't get it. I actually ended up not responding to that yet. I'm still formulating my response to that. But the other thing that happened was I ended up getting a very sad message from a woman who reached out and said she was very offended by my post and that it really affected her because she's not able to have children. And I want to make sure that clarifying that we're not choosing, or I'm not choosing to exclude anyone from hiring. I definitely support all women, not just moms, but there's a little element of keeping your business on brand here that I want to talk about. If you have a mission to support, say, veterans, for example, and someone isn't a veteran, you can still hire them. That's not a problem, but typically people don't get angry with you for supporting veterans. So I do understand what's going on, the emotion behind that, the trying to have children and not being able to have children. So I'm completely sensitive to that, and I would never, ever want someone to think that we're excluding them. But I definitely want to support moms because I'm aware of that struggle, and I know how hard it is to be at home and need to make money and not want to put the kids in daycare, and maybe even just that value equation doesn't work out. Putting the kids in daycare is more expensive than working full-time and working from home. So Either way, that message came through on Easter Sunday, and it had me pretty bummed out for most of the day. I talked to my husband about it, and he kind of talked me out of it and was like, look, you made this decision to stick to your branding. Moms are your brand. You want to support moms in any way you can. So just, stick with it and don't let it bother you. So that helped a lot, having that conversation with him. But definitely our decision to support moms is not excluding other people. And I am totally open to hiring any woman that's starting a business. But if there's a mom and she applies as well and she's super qualified, then I'm totally going to hire her. And again, the reason for that is because moms know what other moms struggle with. And also, our brand is built around moms, so I don't want to have anyone that may not understand what we're going through or may not understand the marketing or anything like that. I mean, I want everyone to be reflective of the brand that I'm building. So I think it's really important as moms and for you as well in your business to make sure you stay true to your brand, and you are going to come across criticism like I did, and you are going to come across negative comments and things from time to time, no matter how pure your intentions are or how it's just going to happen. So just develop that thick skin, know that you are staying true to your brand, and go on. So keep your head up. I do want to go through our little list of moms that we do support as contractors in our business. The first one is Kale, and she is our SEO queen. She does all things SEO. She does our audits. She does our monthly everything. So she is amazing. I don't know if you just heard that, but my daughter just rolled off the couch sleeping on the couch behind me. So she's here in my lap now. And that's the beauty of being a mom and working from home, because I can be recording a podcast with a sleeping child on my lap. So Caitlin is brand new to the Determined Mom, and she is VA, and she's definitely helping support me in the Determined Mom community. So if you see her commenting, just say hi. She's a new admin there, and she's also helping me promote some other products that I've been working on. Rebecca is actually the podcast editor that I work with, so she is amazing as well. She does a great job with editing. Haven't even given her really any direction, and she just makes it amazing. And then Laura is the transcriptionist who has done the first 3 episodes of transcription so far. So I just want to shout out to our mom team so far. And another way that we support moms here at the Determined Mom is networking. I'm really passionate about providing a safe place for women to network, especially moms. You can bring your kids, you can do any of those things that you can't traditionally do in traditional networking groups. There are challenges when it comes to having kids with you 24/7. You can't do the normal things that other business owners do. So there has to be some sort of workaround, and creating a community of moms is the best way to do that, I think, especially moms that own businesses. If you are in an area where you have a lot of traditional networking groups, I would definitely encourage you to start your own mom business networking group, so then that way you can have meetings and have just time to network together and learn about each other's businesses and those kind of things. It's very important. Definitely the marketing group I'm going to be starting soon is a huge part of that. I have a friend who I'm going to be starting a kind of like a Q&A, sort of like online access to marketing professionals, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's going to be a little bit of a fun group to be in as well. And then the other one is the podcast community that we are in. So we have the Determined Mom Show community, and if you have not joined us yet, please put that into your Facebook search bar and find us. We are a group of amazing moms from all walks of life, from all around the globe, who are just coming together to support each other, learn about marketing, share about, their struggles and successes and business challenges. And I mean, there's just so much that we go through. So super excited to have you in the group. One question that I have for you, and I would love for you to leave some feedback either on the blog post or definitely in the Facebook group is, do you think it is important to support other moms? Like, is it something that you value as a mom to know that like you're buying from another mom or you're supporting another mom by hiring them to do something? I think it's kind of an interesting question to see where all of you lie on that scale. Like, yes, I love supporting moms, or yeah, it could be a mom, it could be a guy, it could be whoever. I'm still going to spend my money, or I don't really care. So kind of an interesting question that I want to see where you guys lie with that. So supporting moms is not choosing to ignore other people. So I just want to go through and clarify that. By supporting anyone, you're using your buying power to support that business. Brand choice is similar to paying a mom to help in your business. So let's say you decide that you like Pepsi instead of Coke, which I think those are horrible examples because I don't like soda, and I'm trying to think of a good example. Let's say you like apples instead of oranges or something like that. You're not ignoring oranges because you like apples, you just like them, and that's where you're choosing to spend your money. So supporting mom-owned businesses, if you feel compelled to, I highly encourage it. We do lots of different things, and trying to support our families and support other people in that process is extremely important, I do believe. I want to leave you with one piece of advice, and that is that it's your money that you're spending to hire people in your business, and even choices that you make as far as purchasing items or purchasing items at the store. It's your money, and you don't have to let others choose or influence who you support. You support whoever you want because of that's who is in your heart. And that's what's on your heart. Sometimes some things don't require like a lot of thought, like what brand of toilet paper to use. You're not emotionally attached to that. But there are some decisions and when it comes to purchasing items or services that are attached to your heart. And don't let anybody shame you or question you. And just stay strong in your values and also in your business branding too. So just stay true to who you are. All right. So show notes for this episode are available at thedeterminedmom.com/podcast/episode 4. So please subscribe to The Determined Mom Show wherever you're listening. Please leave us a review, and you can also subscribe to the Determined Mom YouTube channel for episode previews. Those air every Monday before the episode. And also don't forget to join us at the Determined Mom Show community on Facebook. And please let me know what you want to hear more of. And let me know also if you feel like supporting mom-owned businesses is important to you. You can always email me at amanda@thedeterminedmom.com, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Thank you so much for listening. With much gratitude, have a great week.